Hi guys, I want to talk to you guys about commodities. So what's going on in the global economy right now is extremely confusing. So the China and U.S. constantly having tariffs. Uh, so the deal with this is basically USA. Uh, well, China owns a lot of USA's debt, so that's not really good for North America at any North America stock exchange because that gives them a lot of power to dump all their money uh, and sell it off, right? With all the bond money, that can place havoc, I believe, on the stock exchanges. Uh, it also they can also do that with they invest a lot of money into companies in USA and Canada. So then they can just take all the money out of it just for to try to be loyal to their own country in China. So they can be all patriotic and sell all their stock in North American companies because they want to see the demise of North America with the trade war. So it'll be interesting because I know that I believe that Donald Trump will not budge on things unless maybe one of his advisors like says, just cool your jets, uh, try to make a reasonable offer with China to so that the both countries are win-win. So it'll be interesting, but what I want to get into is I'm talking about gold, because when uh, the country's currency, when say United States or Canada's currency becomes worth nothing, then gold is worth a lot more because say like $10 won't buy you say like a chocolate bar in a few years. Well, if that's the case, then gold's going to be worth a lot more because it rises with inflation. And gold has gone through like high times back in like 2011 to about $2,000 US dollars, and now it's trading around 1,230. It hit I think like 1,100 or so in the last few years. It's had a few low points, but I believe it's about to rise. I'm not saying tomorrow, but I think in the next year in 2019, I think we could start seeing a bull run. I watch uranium price of uranium, and uranium was like as high as say like $80 or $90 or $100 back like 10, 15 years ago before Fukushima, and now it's worth $27 per pound. So it even hit $18 per pound. So I got a little bit of money in a small company called Pierpoint, and their ticker is PTU. I'm not saying to buy or not, but they have like some type of connection. They get financing from Areva and Chemico. The Chemico is like the biggest uranium guy in North America. They're huge. Uh, that I think is something to look at. Uranium stocks. Silver, it hit $14. I was working actually at undisclosed uh, place that does lots of lead, and they do like silver, gold, and germanium, and they always have it on the billboard what the price for silver is per ounce, and it went as low as like $14 and like 10 cents per ounce, and now it's trading around like 14.50. A few years ago, it went to like 22, $26 uh, per ounce. So right now is a very good time to buy if you want to hedge your money, it's a great time to buy silver, or even to find a good silver stock or a gold stock, and that has a mine. They're running it, and they don't have any strikes going on. I think they're completely beaten down. I think it's if gold ends up going to 1,300, 1,400, 1,500 bucks in the next year, you're gonna see massive money funnel into gold. Silver producers. See, the thing with gold is say it costs them like $700 to mine every ounce. So then say it's like $1,200 per ounce, so they're getting $500. But as soon as it goes to like say $1,500, $1,700, all that money, it's not going to cost them more money to mine. It's all going to come into profits. I mean, sure, some of that money is going to go out in like bonuses and all stuff like that. But as far as the company goes, like all that money is going to get into profits. So that is why if gold and silver goes up a lot, you're going to see a lot of money get funneled in. As well, Baytex Energy, they doing a lot of like oil drilling, and their prices got killed, but the price of oil has gone up. So you might want to look into Baytex Energy. They're very volatile for the oil, but it's on my watch list. Uh, and then, there's what I'm saying is like it's gonna be interesting. I got a lot of money into cannabis, but I don't think it's a bad idea to look into gold or silver plays in the next couple of months, even right now. Uranium, see, like uranium's like on a pendulum, and it hit like $18 and a year ago, and now it's slowly climbing up to about $27. And if it goes like 30 or 40, holy f, that what's gonna happen is then once it gets like $50, because a lot of these uranium companies, they've shut down, like Cameco, they shut down the MacArthur mine in Saskatchewan, which is huge. And then Kazakhstan, like huge, just like uranium producer, they cut 10% of their production just like I don't know, like a year ago or less. And so with there's more nuclear reactors coming online, and so you got to better watch out. Like the uranium market could go like boom, it can go skyrocket. If more nuclear reactors, people haven't been talking about it, but uranium, keep it on your watch list. I mean, Cameco, holy, if you can buy a Cameco around 12 to 13 bucks, oh, that's a score in my opinion. If you can hold that for 2 years or 3 years, when it starts going to 50 to 60 bucks, oh, you can make some good coin. That could go to like 30 to 40 to 50 bucks. And it's very safe. They have a lot of cash, and they're just a big player in the uranium space. Uh, that's pretty much what I want to talk about. I don't want to make these videos like longer than 10 minutes. Just hard to download. But I wanted to discuss, so I went through silver, gold, and uranium, and then I briefly discussed about the facts with President Trump and how sketchy things are. So what happened when I looked at the Dow index today, January 9th or like 15th, the Dow hit the like maximum high. It was like 26,000 like 500, and now today it like went below 25,000. So it slowly, like it hit 25,000 just like recently, and now it's doing a double bottom, and it hit 25,000, but it hit like below 24,000 like 900 or something. So it's definitely to be watched, and the Dow makes a big impact on all the North American stock exchanges. So if the Dow is going up, the stocks are gonna like have a positive momentum going on, and if the Dow starts going down, then the stocks are gonna have a bad momentum, and that's really explains a lot of what's been going on in a lot of the weed stocks and all the kind of stocks out on like the Nasdaq and the TSX. They've been like trying really hard to go up, but they just can't. And it's hard to understand, but if the Dow starts going up, like it's going to be a good time for these stocks to keep going up. That's all I want to say, and that's what I got for today. And I hope you enjoy my video. Peace.